Hello Dominators to the High Seas update introduction. I was quite excited because it's a pretty big update this time, and I thought that I will give you a quick guide what is actually new and what can be done, because some of you might not be in the global age and some of the updates are actually probably only available in the later ages, so might be interesting for you guys to see. One of the biggest changes is the new dock. This is probably available for all of you, because I can see that the first upgrade only takes 2 hours, so this must be something like Iron Age update or something. But the interesting thing with this new dock, what we got from the Nexon and Big Huge Games, is that you can send your troops to the exploring expeditions, and I did that right away. It took me 1 hour and 30 minutes to do the expedition, and now it just gets ready in 3 seconds. So let's see what these guys brought back to me. It took 2 guys, and now I have this tiny boat here, and I can claim my reward of 1 leather and 1,000 food. Ooh, nice. Boom. Yeah, I would like to add general as well, but the unfortunate thing that the general can only be added to the expedition after my dock is already level 4. So I guess 1, 2, 3 levels are actually before the medieval ages, because in medieval ages you will also get the general available. And as you can see, this actually changes all the time. Last time I got only 1,000 food, but this time I can actually get 1 horse raider army. That's nice. Why not? Additional armies are always nice. Maybe at some point I can get something serious, like something I can use in the war attacks as well. So really interesting thing, this expeditions. To send your troops to exploring events. I will probably go ahead actually, and it takes only 2 hours, so I will put my guys to work on this one. Because I think most important thing about the dock upgrade, of course, is that you will get rid of this Stone Age harbor that I had, and I can start building a beautiful global age harbor for myself that matches my other buildings. On top of the expeditions, we also got 1 new troop, and this is actually available from the factory upgrade level 5. So this will only be available in global age, and this troop is actually armored car. It is basically a looting vehicle. It has more than double the hit points versus the regular looting vehicle and the looters, and the damage is also quite high. But the problem is that the multiplier against resource buildings is smaller than the regular looters. Let's check the regular looters. I'm actually missing 1 level, but you can see they deal 4 times damage versus resource buildings, and these armored cars actually deal, what was the damage? 842. And this armored cars damage was 2,254. Wow, okay. So it deals still a lot more damage versus resource buildings than two of the regular looters combined. But the problem with this armored car, and for me it makes this car unit useless, is the training cost. It costs 350 oil to make one of these bad boys. But I mean, usually looters are just wasted in the attacks. I haven't used looters for half a year or so, because I'm so high in the metals that I cannot really benefit from looting, but I wouldn't use these guys, because You don't want to lose 350 oil for your regular looting raid. So pointless in my opinion, but you can go ahead and try it out. I think the biggest update actually was this thing, the sniper tower, and I think it was about time, because the war bases, also the regular bases, they really needed a bit of a boost for defending, because you can see the world wars were just, the top alliances just demolish each other for the maximum medals, and nobody wins. It's a stalemate. So I think this is one good step towards more or stronger defenses. So let's hope it helps. Interesting thing about this one is that it targets the furthest enemy within its long range. So the furthest enemy, usually these are howitzers, your cannons. So this is meant to actually neutralize your howitzers. So really nice against some of these howitzer heavy armies. And also it can attack nearby troops and also aircraft, so it has something similar like the mortar. Around it is an area, I can imagine that for the sniper tower it's even bigger, the area where it cannot actually attack. So I will build one as soon as possible. I need 3 million gold for that, so I need to do a little bit of looting. Let's see what I have here. Oh, actually the leather I got is available in the inventory, and I didn't even have to claim it right away. Oh, nice. That's even better. So this expedition trips, I'm a fan of those already. So the next big thing was something that Nexon, I guess, indulged us to pay a little more and invest a little more to Nexon, and I'm happy to do that if the benefit is good enough. So this time they came out with Estate. I bought it right away. It costs 55 euros, and it gives you 3 additional citizens. So instead of 16 that I had so far, with the additional house, I have now 19. So without paying anything to Nexon, your global age citizen count would be 14. So I have altogether 5 additional citizens working for me. So I support this step from Nexon, and I think it's a good one. Because they came up with the universities and all these things that take a lot of citizens, and I think paying to Nexon and game developers is perfectly fine, as long as the players who don't have the money to invest in the game will not be suffering in the war or in the relevant areas of the game. So you don't have to pay to win, but you can have like this maybe faster development to the new things. So one more important thing that came with the update was you can now actually upgrade your fighter plane from Mk3 to, I would imagine, to at least. It's even said in the notes. It's actually level 5 is now the maximum, so I can get 2 additional levels for my fighter planes. And good thing is that this time it also actually gives damage as well. So because the last 3 upgrades to the fighter plane actually basically gave no damage, only hit points. So a little bit of damage benefit here as well. So that's good. Can't wait to upgrade that. And one more big thing that you actually got was only relevant for global age players again. There's an upgrade for library level 6. And let's see what we actually have here. I haven't even seen it before myself, so okay. So we got some shipping research, 10% expedition resource rewards, nice. Trade good rewards, expeditions return faster, yeah. Expeditions require 1 less citizen, so that makes sense. I think it's nice to have things, but nothing urgent. So victory just doesn't matter. Yeah, also nice to have. What's here? Oh, this is nice. So the spike traps, meaning the landmines, caltrops, additional slow, perfect. 1 additional ambusher. So all of the traps actually got very nice up or boost, and 1 additional SAM battery as well. So that is in line with this sniper tower, that actually there's a lot more defensive power now available, because the traps and the SAM battery as well, these are very important to upgrade to max level as soon as possible, because the traps are something that can come to the enemy as a surprise and are not that predictable always. What else? Again, mortar range. Okay, so I'm expecting the last one is probably for the unit mortar, because the bottom one usually is for the units. So what you can see here is actually mortars are getting a lot of boost from this, and they are getting 1 additional range. So if my current mortar, I haven't developed it at all, so for me it's actually the lowest level. So, and it's currently range 4. So with this new update in library, I can actually get it to level 5. So finally actually mortar can start competing against the howitzers, because howitzers are level 5 as well. 800 TPS damage, and this is 250, and it's not upgraded, so I will need to check from the Dominations wiki what are the stats for the maxed out mortars. But it seems that mortars might become viable option again instead of howitzers finally. Nice. And I think that is actually pretty much it for the new batch of high seas. I hope you found it interesting. At least I loved this patch. I think it's really nice. Finally we get rid of the Stone Age dock or the harbor to build a proper sea or water let's say sea buildings as well. So that's nice. On top of that, there was a couple of balance updates, like command troops are lowered to 10. So far they were 15. So these guys. And on top of that, so it was reduced also in libraries. So altogether it's only 5 troop space. So you never know. You might want to try these ones out as well, but they're not developed for me. So let's see. Okay, enjoy. Thanks.